All right, y'all. 2 Peez and a Bong in the building. It's your boy DP.
And without your boy KP for the time being, it's your boy Bong. Let's get it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
draft
yeah.
day, draft day,
Let
draft
me
day,
see. Let me
draft
see.
day.
Let me see. Hold on one second. Um. Well, while I'm doing this, man, I've been hearing about.
The Browns,
Yeah.
the Browns. We talked about that like a week ago, right?
Yep. Yep.
Saying they should just trade out of that number two. Y'all in rebuild. Let's see if
Yeah.
they hold true to it, man. So what are they in talks with the Jags?
Um. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, but I don't know if it's official.
Okay.
They've been saying don't count it as official until you see that it's done.
True, true.
So, all right, let's see here. Um, all right.
Man, my computer's got a mind of its own tonight. It's
Oh
all
yeah.
good. We'll make it work.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Man, so who you think is going first, man? Is it
Cam
Cam?
Ward.
Yep.
Cam
Cam
Ward
Ward
is, is,
official.
is a surefire
Yeah.
number one pick. I love the first round of the draft, but it's so drawn out and like this shit should be like get us in and out of here in like 2 hours, man.
So
But
you think they
you know,
should be able to do at least the first through what? First and second in the first day,
they,
at
they
least.
should be able to do the first and second in the first day, or if y'all gonna do it, like okay, just shorten it up. Like we don't need 30 minutes or like 10, 15 minutes in between picks. Um, but it's I guess it's the showmanship they're going for and all that good stuff. So, we will sit by and see what happens. This is it's going to be interesting though for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, man. Another thing we've been talking about was Shador. Do you think he's gonna slip past that sixth pick? I know you were talking about the Raiders should take him there, but the Raiders also need a running back. Do you, do
Most
you,
teams, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, do you think they'll go RB or you think they'll go with Shador?
They should go with Shador, right? If you're looking at from a big picture point of view, Geno Smith is not winning you a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start there. You need a big name. Obviously, the Raiders' move to Las Vegas is fairly new,
Mm-hmm.
so you're still trying to recoup money from the $1 billion playpen that's out there. So, what better way to fill seats than to get somebody in there with a little bit of bravado? Oh, it's Roger Goodell come on stage looking like Debo. He-
Is that James
Not right.
Jones? And they got Lil Wayne riding the bike too. Okay,
Oh
okay.
man, come on. Okay, okay,
Well, I
okay.
see
I
they got
like it.
James Jones because it's Green Bay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's at
So they
Lambeau
brought out a
Field this
few.
year.
They
Yeah.
brought out a few people. James Jones looking a little rocky
Hey,
on the swing.
hey,
Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne can't even ride the damn bike.
yo,
Lil Wayne.
hey, Matt, hey,
Hey,
Goodell passed the first test. He didn't fall.
he looked the best. Shit, Goodell probably get out there and ride that bike 10 miles a day in the morning.
Yeah, man, they
Clay
still be
Matthews.
booing him, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just hey, at this point, man, it's part of the culture.
Yeah.
So, Clay Matthews, LA native.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He still look, booing the hell out of us.
Right.
Sheesh. No mercy.
Oh man,
This is cool though, man. This is cool. I like it.
man, I'm surprised it's out there. I mean, I guess the weather is cool at this time of year.
Yeah, like, yeah, that come on, man. And I think they were talking about how like something like this is gonna boost the economy crazy in Green Bay. Because they don't ever
Okay.
see any, they don't ever see any outside of game days. They don't really see anything like this.
Hmm.
That's pretty dope right there, man. You couldn't pay me to get out there, but I mean, well, shit, we'll see. Let's see. The day they asked for 2 Peez and a bong to get out to the draft, shit,
Hey,
we'll put,
we'll see.
we'll
We'll
put
see
that
what's.
that theory to the test, right, man? So again, like right now, right? It's probably I understand, but they're gonna hype the crowd up. This is probably 30 minutes of like fluff right
Yeah,
now. Before they actually
of
is that a
course.
is
It's
that
it's the
is
show,
that
the
Amon
production.
Green? Is that Amon Green, the running back? The old runner, he lost a lot of weight. If that's him, I can't tell. Like left of James
Oh,
Jones. Remember the running back,
yeah, 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 yeah,
Amon Green, I believe his name was. He was there with I think both Brett Favre and
yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. He got slim.
He did.
Then you got the kicker. Yeah, that's Amon Green.
Let me turn my volume up a little bit. Make sure.
And
Let me
Lil
know if you can
Wayne.
hear my TV. If you can hear my
Look,
TV going. Hopefully not.
Lil Wayne, are you happy now? You didn't get to do the Super Bowl, but they NFL said, "Come on, nigga, get your silly ass up here so you can stop crying."
You stupid.
Nigga been crying for a year about this damn Super Bowl. Come out here looking like Beetlejuice.
You stupid.
I'm just telling you, these dudes.
Let me know if you could hear. Can you hear my
I can't hear
TV?
anything in there. Nah, that's crazy. Gotta love the draft, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love the draft. And these are all the outside of Amon Green. These are all the like Clay Matthews, James Jones. These are the TV guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the kicker isn't that Crosby? Isn't he still playing?
Is Crosby still playing? He
Hell yeah, he
is.
played last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Crosby's still in the game.
What in the world?
Yeah.
My boy Beetlejuice back there, man.
Let's see.
So outside of we're talking about that number 2 pick, right? So foregone conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Look, okay, Tennessee's on the clock, man. No need to wait, man. Bring your
Yeah.
pick to the table and let's go.
Cam Ward.
Yeah. Cam Ward,
Cam
stop
Ward.
playing. Um, let me see. Let's see what it is. So now, if Cleveland trades out of that number 2 pick and they give it to the Jaguars. Jaguars, do they need offensive weapons or do they need, um, you know, do they need a true edge rusher? I would think that they would go with Travis Hunter. Now, Travis Hunter, man, and we'll talk about him once he gets drafted because I expect that to be soon. But
Mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter, I don't see it. I just don't see you being able to be dynamic. The blueprint for me, or what I think is the best play for him is play wide receiver primarily. No. Excuse me.
That's
I'm
what
sorry.
it
Let me take
okay,
that back.
because I
No,
was
no,
gonna
no, no,
say.
no, no, no. I'm sorry. Play defensive back primarily because it's a harder position to jump in and out of packages, right? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you're going to be primarily a wide receiver, and then we'll throw you into some packages on third. Like it's just too weird. Like it's easier for you to play defensive back primarily, and then when we throw some packages together for you on the offensive side of the ball. Um,
Well, I mean, I don't know if you heard, a lot of people earlier on these panels have been talking about he should play wide receiver primarily,
yeah,
and then cornerback secondary, be a DB secondary.
I think
They've even
route.
they've even gone as far as to say that he's the some folks are saying he's the best receiver, period, in this draft.
That's not true. Let's stop.
It's
That's
been
what I'm saying.
said.
That's what I'm saying. They're being
You know, a
hyperbolic now.
bunch of a bunch of different narratives are being
If,
thrown out and stuff like
but
that.
the
So yeah.
but the funny thing is, based on awards, he is the best DB in the draft. Right? Like he's the best DB in the draft. So the Heisman, I believe the Heisman was given to him because he played both sides.
Mhm.
But he was one of the best DBs in the game last year. So what do we think? Let's not overthink it. But you don't get to play um, a 53-man roster of college players where 1 to 2% will end up, you know what I'm saying, maybe one guy, two guys end up on the NFL roster from these
Mhm.
teams. Now you get
Mhm.
to the NFL, everybody is already on an NFL roster. So if you're going to come out here and play packages as a DB, you need time to study packages as a DB, right?
Mhm.
Even if they put you, okay, hey Travis, we'll only bring you out here on third down, short yardage situations, or we'll bring you out here on in dime package situations where we have to where they have 4 receivers or 5 receivers on the field, right? And you have to do something. Can we like can you study enough of that while also consuming all of the offense
Mhm.
where, hey Travis, we're paying you to be a guy that can, you know, are we going to keep you in the slot? Are we going to put you outside? Are we going to move you
Yeah.
around? Like you're
Yeah.
going to have to learn more than what was probably a more simplistic playbook at Colorado. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
So, I mean, we'll see what it is, but I am very interested to see how it plays out because right now he's talking a good game. He says I want to play both sides. I don't even want to. He wants to do the same thing he did at Colorado. That will not work in the NFL. No
Yeah.
disrespect to you, that will not work in the NFL.
Playing both, you saying?
Playing both full time, it will
Well,
not work in
you know,
the
the
NFL.
argument people are making in terms of why he would be able to do it is the tempo of the game, right? They're saying that the college game is high tempo, they're running more plays, they're immediately getting back up to the line, and that's not always the case with the NFL. That it's a slower pace. It should give them, more time to rest. I know the NFL game is more physical. Um,
So that's what
so
I'm saying. So I'm saying, DP, you come out and in a 3 week stretch, you got to go out there and defend DK Metcalf, Mike Evans, AJ Brown.
mhm.
You've never seen a 3 week combination of receivers like that in college football, right? I think they played against. I think he played against Tet. Didn't they
Mhm.
play Arizona? And I think Tet might have gone
Hey,
crazy, or
and by the way, he said he don't like to be called Tet. Call him T
Tedero.
Mac.
Oh, fuck
If you're
out.
gonna call him something, call him T Mac. He,
Tedero. I'll call him
he,
by his real name.
yeah, call him by his name.
I'll call him
Yeah,
by his
that's
government.
even better
All
because he
right.
said
All
he
right.
said he don't want to be the one to tell you it's disrespectful, but if you holler at his mom, she gonna be the one to say, yeah, she don't like when they call him Tet. So
Ted. Tedero. But or it was either Tedero or I think they were playing Stanford. The Stanford receiver went crazy on their ass. Um, but again, we'll see, man. I just I know. Not, and obviously I never played in the NFL, but like these are big dudes that get paid.
the pick is in, baby.
Pick is in for the Titans. Let's see.
Let's
Let's see.
see.
Let's see. Let's see. No confusion. No confusion.
Cam Ward. Yep. Yep.
Roger
Yep.
Goodell
Yep.
out here
Yep.
with the white, with the all white AF ones.
Yeah. Cam Ward in the building. Okay.
Cam Ward.
Hmm.
Now it gets tricky. Now it gets tricky
Why you think so?
because man, if uh if Cleveland trades the pick, where does that leave us?
Hmm.
They got my guy. Okay. Trade alert. Trade alert. Trade alert. The Cleveland Browns are trading their pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm. So they moved down.
Getting ready to tell you,
Jaguars.
it gets tricky.
Who you think the
Now it gets
Jaguars
tricky.
take?
I think they take Travis. I
Hmm.
think they take Travis. I think they take Travis. I think they take Travis, man.
Yeah.
Man, they got my boy Adam Schefter out here with a hoodie on underneath the blazer. He said
He said
it's
he ain't
nice
playing.
weather.
He ain't playing no games.
Hey, Shefty said, "Hell nah, y'all got me out here on some bullshit.
Oh man.
I know I don't fuck around out here."
Man, so they're
Cam
televising
Cam
it on
Ward looks.
a few stations, right?
Um,
You got it on ESPN or you got it on
I'm on ESPN with it.
okay.
Yeah, um, that's funny. Cam Ward is acting like a true professional. Like no, like it's almost like a business trip to him right now. There's no
Yeah, he
like
probably
overly
already knew.
excited. Yeah,
Listen,
he knew. Yeah,
remember? Yeah, remember we
yeah,
said
yeah,
like
yeah,
they know like when it
yeah,
comes
yeah.
down to that, like the first picks, maybe even like the
Absolutely.
first they may
So,
even have known about
so
this trade too, you know.
here's the thing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Turn the pick in. You already know. You just
Yeah.
traded up to go.
Yeah, yeah, no, no doubt.
There should be no hesitation. Turn the fucking pick in. Let's go, man. Like this, that bullshit. They got the videographers in there getting all this little bullshit for the next time they get on Hard Knocks and the GM say some stupid shit. Um,
Yeah, got Booger in the building.
Bug with the perk with the lavender with his Easter suit on. Everybody else up there, gray, blue, dark navy blue. Booger up there. You like, man, shit, I'm gonna get a couple wears out of this Easter suit.
Yeah. It's lavender.
Woo. I think they're going. I think they're going Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter at 2 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, now last time we had the live on Monday, I spent 5 minutes calling. What's the GM over there from that came from? Oh no, excuse me, the head coach over there that came from Tampa Bay. I kept calling his ass.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot. Shit now, and
I
I'm
kept calling
still
him
not remember his name. But
Ben
who?
Johnson.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Who went to
But it was actually
Chicago?
it went to Chicago, but it's
Yeah.
actually what is this man's name? The head coach over at Jacksonville came from Tampa Bay. Either way, he's an offensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
So a first year offensive head coach, DP. You got the first round. You got the number 2 pick in the draft. Y'all just traded up for. You going after a defensive player, or you going after your new wide receiver?
And I don't remember. I don't remember how I didn't. remember the name because it was Liam Cohen when he was
Cohen.
doing the Duval.
Duval.
Oh yeah, the
Hey, he said
Duval.
it. Duval.
Like what the
Duval.
fuck?
Oh man. Austin,
Oh,
Austin, Austin. You said Cam. You said Travis ain't going next. Who you think going next? Let me hear what craziness you got to say, man. Who's going
okay.
next?
KP in the chat.
KP, what's good? What's good? Jaguars pick is in. Okay, let's see. What was the trade? What was the trade?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, I haven't seen the details of it yet. Motherfuckers already okay. So
ah, there goes. I see Kev.
yeah. I said KP is in the
No, he's
KP
had
is
some
in.
conversation. Scotty boy. We
Hey,
talked
it's
about it, man.
crazy.
Scotty, hey, Scotty Boy 36. The funny thing is, you always jump off the live when we start talking NFL. We talked about it. The Browns are in rebuild mode. It was
Uh-huh.
the perfect time for them to trade back and acquire more assets because you're not going to do anything but waste Abdul Carter or um, Travis Hunter's career, especially if you don't have a quarterback to pair one of these superstar guys with. Um, Austin says Abdul Carter's going second. We shall see, man. Okay, so the trade is the Browns are trading a number 2 overall pick, a fourth round pick, the 104th pick, and a sixth round pick, the 200th pick to the Jaguars. The Jaguars are trading the number 5 overall pick, a second round pick. Woof, damn, damn. So they to come up 3 spots, they gave up their second round pick, and then they're doing a pick swap with the fourth round picks. So they're giving up the number 5 pick, the number 36 pick, the
Uh-huh.
126 pick, and a 2026 first round pick. Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a
That's a lot.
lot.
That's a lot. Cause
That's a lot.
they ain't doing nothing this year.
No,
So
no,
that
nah. Hey,
2026,
listen. They believe they are doing something this year.
hey,
They
come
believe it.
on, man. You just said
You
they
already
believe
know
it.
Orlando. What
What it
up? What up?
what
What up?
what's going on? What's going on? What did you say though? Bong, you just said what? They in rebuild
What?
mode.
No, I'm talking. Oh, you talking about the? You talk. We were talking about the Browns. I thought you were talking about the
Okay.
Jags.
The
I was
Jags.
gonna say the Jags. They could
Oh,
be trying to do something.
they gave up the sixth rounder. I mean the first rounder for
In
2026.
2026. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. They gave up a
uh,
lot. They gave up a lot to come up 3 spots. But let's see who they go with. I think they're going with Travis. I
they
believe
are.
so. Austin says
No,
they're
they
going
um,
with Abdul, but I offensive minded head coach. They got to be going with Travis,
yeah,
and they're gonna play
Scotty
wide
Boy
receiver.
said they've been rebuilding for the past 5 years. Yeah.
I know it sucks, man. They thought Deshaun Watson was the guy, but that it backfired, man. Hey, man, all gambles don't win, right? You know what I'm saying? We gamble to win, but
Well,
you know what I'm saying just
I
because we
mean,
gamble, mean it's gonna be a win.
of course he got hurt, so but I'm not. That's not to say that he was playing all that well beforehand. But yeah, Travis Hunter, they picked him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Travis Hunter, no brainer, man. Woo! He out there with his Easter suit on too. He got his
yeah. I got his
he got his Heiner with him.
pink egg dye. Give me that pink egg dye suit.
Look, hey, they told his girlfriend we need a little bit more enthusiasm today.
Yeah,
Like that bullshit she was doing during the Heisman was some bullshit. She done had a couple of a
my
couple
dude
classes with
thanked
Coach
his
Prime.
fiance before his mom's
Yeah,
at the Heisman joint. But hey.
I guess, man.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know
whatever
what's
keeps you
life.
motivated, man. Hey,
Yeah,
listen, man. The life of a parent. You dig?
yeah.
Um,
Now all you need is a
all you
quarterback.
need is a quarterback. Hey, listen. They
Hey, so
believe in
wait.
Trevor
So Scotty
Lawrence.
boy, so you are a Jags fan?
Nah. We never asked.
Yeah. I'm. Well, who's your squad? Because we never. And you already know Orlando
See,
said is
look.
he's back in Florida. So yeah, that's true. He is a Florida boy.
Hey, look. You see that? Now again, Travis Hunter knew he was going high in the draft, right? Now Cam Ward came out, got picked number one, came out business trip. Hey man, everything is everything. Let's go out and handle this as business. We'll party later on, back at the
Hmm.
suite, or back at the, when we go do a little whatever.
Hey.
This dude, Travis Hunter, come out doing all type of not
Yo.
all type of nigga dances, man.
Hey. So Scotty boy says, nah, the Jags need a QB to throw them the ball. So is Lawrence the guy? I'm asking
Hey,
you, Bong, is Lawrence the guy?
no, I'm saying everybody believed he was the guy based off of his resume at
Is he?
Clemson. Hold on, I'm about to get to that. They brought in an offensive head coach. That is ownership. I have to commend Jags ownership. I think his name is Khan. I have to commend him because he's saying we invested a lot of money in Trevor Lawrence.
Hmm.
We believe he is a guy that can take us to where we need to go. We're going to bring in a young, innovative offensive head coach, one that brought the best out of Baker Mayfield. If he can't bring the best out of Trevor Lawrence is the problem. But we shall see.
Okay.
So again,
Not
now
not just
watch what.
him. Now you add a weapon like,
No,
you
that's what I'm
know,
saying. So
yeah.
that's what I just said. So in the course of off season, we have brought in the offensive mind at head coach. We traded up and gave up future draft capital to get one of the best offensive and defensive weapons. So you're gonna have offensive weapon to go to where you got your number one. You got a number one,
But
and you
that
already
goes
have a
back to
running back.
whether you saying he should play receiver first or cornerback first.
Well, it's been
Because
no. It's they make that they basically given us the answer. He's going to play
that's
offense
receiver.
first.
Okay.
Absolutely, it's an offensive coach. He's not. If I'm Cohen, I'm not coming into the draft room and saying like, "Hey man, let's fix this defense." Nah, hell nah. I
Is
know what
is
my bread and butter
is
is.
is Lawrence in the hot seat? Because you
If
already
hell
know
yeah,
Orlando
yep,
saying that. Scotty
yep,
Boy is saying this move is gonna determine his future. So basically speaking right along the same lines as you are. So, you know.
yeah. No, for sure, absolutely. He is on the hot seat, and if he can't, because I think this is just one of more moves that will be made. uh, Jags bringing in offensive head coach. They seem like a smart organization. I believe they're going to surround Trevor Lawrence with the pieces that he needs. They've already paid him. You've invested the money in him already. If you didn't believe in him, then you could have gone with, Abdul Carter. You could have traded back, or shit, you could have stayed pat at five and found,
Hmm.
and got something at five. You guys are giving up capital saying that we believe in our coach. We believe in this guy that we just gave. What did Trevor Lawrence get? Like 50 or
It's something
like
like
somewhere
that.
between
He in the
50 and
he in the
55
realm of
million.
yeah, he in the realm of the
That
50s.
200 million.
Yeah,
Okay. So
per year,
they,
the
they
50
believe
per
in him.
year. Yeah.
So now, it's up to him to go out there and show something, man. So now we got the,
Okay.
the, the
Wait,
bottom of
hold
the
on.
NFC East.
Well, what's the oh wait, the pick is in for the Giants. We'll get back to this comment by you already know Orlando. So let's see who the Giants are
It's
going
got to
with.
be Abdul Carter. It's got to be Abdul Carter. You got to have
Yeah, I
Abdul
mean, this
Carter.
since you've got listen, those are the three guys that they said in this draft are the ones that
Well,
you would need to
unless
get.
unless they give us a a shake a move left and go with Shador.
No,
But let's see.
they
You
won't. They won't.
don't think Shador?
No.
Okay.
Abdul Carter. They took Abdul Carter. So look, no surprises, no surprises. The only thing
So
that you
far,
could say is possibly a surprise is the trade, right? But here's the thing: the first three picks,
his pops got a chain on. I got
yeah,
a chain. Pops got a
hey,
chain.
already,
It's the
look,
Adidas chain, so Adidas paid for that one.
look. So the first three picks are the three guys that everybody was saying if you were gonna rave about somebody, you would rave about these three guys. They're saying
Right.
outside of them, and they're including Shador Sanders in the outside of them that nobody is wowing you like that, right? So I'm not surprised. The only thing is who was going to move up. Remember, when we were talking weeks before, we were saying if you don't have the guy that you want and you have one of those first, like 5 picks, and there's nobody
Yeah.
on the board that's like, damn, I really want to get this guy. Man, get some draft capital. Like
Yeah.
trade, get some more
Absolutely.
picks, and then work on your draft board and pick some of the other guys you have slotted at specific positions. Not surprised,
Absolutely.
man. The only thing that may surprise me is what the Raiders decide to do at 6. I
Okay.
think the good move would be Shador. But here's what I think should happen though. I think the Steelers should make a move up. If they
That's
think
a
Shador is
okay.
going to get snatched, I think the Steelers should make a
Okay.
move up because
So
I
so
think that's a good spot for him.
check this out.
I can
We
hear. Is
just
that my
saw.
TV or yours? I can
It's,
hear
it's,
through the
it's me.
earphone.
It's me. It's me.
Okay.
It's we just saw. We just saw what it costs to move up 3 spots.
I
I mean,
mean,
it was
it's
5-2, but to
right.
move 3 spots, it cost them a first next year and a second this year.
But that's what I'm saying. It depends on if you really want that guy. And that's kind of like when you're doing the bartering and all of that shit at the top, when you got the pick, you're like, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want this dude? What are you gonna
So,
give up? So if the,
so I
the
know.
Jags wanted to give all of that up, okay, cool. That must mean they really wanted him.
So I know that earlier there was some talk about the foot injury. He may have had a
Abdul
plantar
Carter?
issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't heard too much about that lately. They kind of
Yeah, I
squashed
haven't
that.
heard it either.
Okay, I guess that was they squashed that so they could go on the Shador smear campaign
Oh
because
man,
if,
that's
if
that's
they wanted
on that's ongoing.
if they
The-
wanted to suppress his value, they would have been talking about that damn that foot. You know,
yeah. Depends on the day. So do the Browns get Ashton to replace Chubb? Uh, I
I
don't
think the
think
Browns
so.
the Browns have an
I
extra
don't.
second round pick. They
Yeah,
can
I
go
don't
get a
think.
running back in
Yeah,
the second round.
yeah. I think that's what they'll use it for.
If New England doesn't go O line here, if New England doesn't go O line here, then I think the Browns go offensive line at 5.
Um, O line at 5.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's a safe pick, man.
What if they did some crazy shit? Because everybody's talking about QB and who was moving up the board that we kept saying they talking about moving up the board.
Ooh, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
What if some shit like that happens with the Browns? Because they need to figure it out at quarterback.
Yeah, oh no, definitely they do.
So
Definitely they do.
so to not address that in this draft is like, if you didn't think maybe you're sold on Shador, but remember, I was asking y'all, did you think that would be a spot that the squad would approve of, meaning Pops and Shador and his team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about no, I don't know if Pops is on board
I, I
with
don't I don't I don't think so. Orlando, I don't think they're gonna take Ashton. Um, I'm saying either QB or probably just something conventional like O line, like Bong is saying. So, um,
but because they already have ETN, right? They have ETN and they have somebody else in Jacksonville
the
that was
Jags,
sharing.
yeah,
Yeah, that was
yeah.
sharing the backfield. That was pretty decent as well.
I have to check their depth chart, but I know ETN had a more of a breakout year because he was
Nah, he was injured last year. Somebody else
yeah,
was behind him that was kind of his name escapes me right now, but he was
not before that they had the what's the running back's name? What was it? Robinson? Let me see. Hold on one
no, no,
second.
no, 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 hell no.
Nah, when I say it, you gonna remember who I'm
Tank,
talking about.
Tank, Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby is who was
Yeah.
on his heels last year. So every time he got hurt, yeah, Bigsby was on his heels every time he got hurt, and Bigsby was a beast. So between ETN and Bigsby, I wouldn't go get another running back right now, especially if you have the extra second round pick. So you got the extra second round pick. I would say, listen, let's go address the second. Let's go address running back in the second or the third round.
Hmm.
Gigsby. Nah, yeah, you got it. You got it. You was on the right track though. Yeah, Tank Tank Bigsby, and he has some. He
Did I
has some
say
big.
Gigsby? I said
No, no,
Bigsby,
no,
right?
no. You already know. You already
Oh,
know.
oh. I'm like, did I say Gigsby? Thought I said Bigsby, baby.
Nah, 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 nah.
Um, let's see. I'm trying to look at the roster though, so you know who I'm talking about. Let's see.
Yeah, I think they had somebody. They had somebody that paired with him a year before.
And he was a surprise.
Yeah, and then ETN came out of nowhere, and now, shit. That's why it's not for long, man. ETN gets hurt. Tank Bigsby comes out and has some good games. Engineer in the building. What's good with an engineer?
What's going on, engineer?
Uh, if the Browns have Jerome Ford, that's not going to get it done. But I'm just saying they just picked up an extra second round pick, and it's a deep. This is a deep. Every year is deep at running back because at running
And
back,
and 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 if you looking at running back, Ohio State has a couple of them, and that ain't far from where you setting up shop if you draft them.
oh yeah, for
If the
sure.
Browns end up drafting one of those guys, so
That's in the backyard.
yeah, exactly. So that could be the move right there. Um,
Yes, indeed. Engineer, y'all, yeah, the Texans made a trade earlier. It was for, some bullshit for other bullshit, right?
hey,
Fifth round
hey,
picks,
look,
sixth round
hey,
picks.
he said, "I'm happy to see division rivals get fleeced."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot to give up, engineer for sure. So, um, damn, I'm trying to find this depth chart though, because I really want to, because I believe, Bong, that Dallas was considering this running back for a little bit, uh, and it didn't pan out. So, oh, let's see. Here comes the fourth pick.
So okay,
Okay.
offensive line gone.
Yeah.
Offensive line gone. So man, that puts Cleveland in a tough spot. You trade back again, Cleveland.
Hey,
Who
they
was
might. They probably in there like fuck, ripping up that board. Like, God damn it!
Oh shit. Hey man, man, at five. Let's see what Cleveland does, man. Don't go get Shador though. Please, whatever you do, leave Shador intact.
They're not gonna get him. Well, I mean, if this was their guy, um, then maybe.
If if the board stays as is, if the board stays as is, I'm looking at like at Daniel Jeremiah's mock draft
Hmm.
is literally spot on. Cam Ward, Travis, Abdul, Will Campbell. He has Aston Genty, even though he was had him going to the Jags. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He had Aston Genty going five. So it's gonna be we're eventually gonna see a little run on O line because although it's
Well,
not set,
well, is
we
this
don't
is
want
this
to
when
talk
it
about it.
starts?
Right. those, we don't like to talk about it that much. You get a good one in the first round. You get a good one in the first round, man. They'll last you for 10 years. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You don't have to worry about them. Um, yeah, hey, I'm with you. You already know Orlando. Um,
You
I think
said
they should
whose
trade
mock
back
draft is
again.
pretty much on point right now?
Daniel Jeremiah.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Orlando. They'll fuck around and trade back another spot, and then the Raiders will take Ashton Genty because they do need a running back. The Raiders will
Hey.
take him, and then the Browns will be in the boardroom again, like fuck.
On some Simpson
Oh,
shit.
oh, they high fiving and shit. The pick is in, baby. They ain't trading it back.
Okay,
Let's
let's
see
see
who
what
they
they do.
got.
Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. No, that's the Patriots. You see Bob Kraft.
No, no, the Browns pick is in.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They're saying the
No,
Browns
no.
pick is in.
Oh, okay,
No, it
okay,
says
okay.
the Browns pick is in.
Well, I think that high fiving and stuff, that was the
Oh, that was
Patriots.
the Patriot. Okay,
Patriots.
but they're
Yeah, that
it
was your
does say
boy.
the Browns pick is in.
That was your boy. What's the name? Kraft. Talking about, man, I'd rather be getting a massage. Yeah, Mason Graham with I
Oh yeah,
mean,
out of Michigan. Yeah, 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 yeah.
they
Yeah.
they passed
He
up. I
he.
mean, if you're gonna pair somebody with, if you're
They've
gonna
been
pair
talking about
somebody
him
with,
though,
if you're gonna pair somebody with Garrett, shit, you passed up on the guy.
and traded down. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
shit.
true.
I
That's
don't
true.
know. Cleveland's coming to the
Yeah, so
front.
that probably won't be the move, but they have been talking about Mason Graham though for as being probably the most dynamic D lineman right now. Well,
Man.
outside of course your boy Carter, he's already gone. But
So this is where we get the run on O line with Kelvin Banks Jr. or Armand and Bo, and then I mean you got a couple of the D tackle. We got the D tackle, that's Mason Graham, and then Michael Williams, the edge. They got him going to the Saints, but the Saints need a quarterback, so maybe
mhm.
the Saints trade back and go get Jackson Dart or whatever. Let's see, man. It should be interesting. This is where it definitely gets interesting, man, because outside of uh outside of those first three, like you said, there's no, you know, there's no guarantees, man.
Yeah. Here
All
we
right,
go.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Toodaloo, toodaloo.
Motherfuckers trying to keep their jobs. Look, that motherfucker
Yeah.
Kevin Stefanski ain't smiled in 3 years.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What Kev say? What KP say? He say Browns ain't looking happy. Ain't nobody smiling in that room. They still cussing out Deshaun Watson.
Browns ain't looking happy. They probably asked him what to do.
Woo!
Oh, they
Man,
did. They went with Graham. Damn. Hey,
wow.
Orlando.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask Orlando about some prize picks and some FanDuel and shit like that.
Right,
You
right,
might
right,
be
right.
you might be on point.
Hold on,
Damn. He,
Scotty boy. You not a
he
fan?
says he said seriously, Browns. So damn. Hey,
Hold on, Scotty
listen.
boy. Who would you have went with, Scotty boy? They passing the same two niggas with these live ass suits, and every time they come up to get picked, this
You
nigga
know
in the
what?
blue
You know
and the
what
nigga in the green.
you know what this means though? Even if you had Carter rated higher than Graham, right?
Yeah,
You may have said, okay, you know, Carter's are A, Graham's are B. But if we can get our B plus all these other picks and stack up the draft,
Yeah,
it's a
absolutely.
better move.
Yeah, no,
So
for sure. For
not
sure.
bad, man.
Hey, let's see. Let's see. Raiders on the clock.
Hey,
Raiders on the clock. I've been saying,
this
okay, or you already know Orlando said Carter's injury is not hitting that. That's what I said. Like, why we who's they stopped talking about it. It's almost like it never happened. I'm like an
mm,
injury like that where they were talking about potentially him having to have surgery, missing
yeah,
time during
yeah.
the season,
I mean,
and no one talks about it.
a lot of times
I
they
mean,
throw that shit out there, man, and it's a bunch of talk. You never know. Sometimes it's not as bad as they make it out to be. So I don't know. Um,
okay,
but
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 six.
that's a good move by the Browns. Like Orlando, I'm with you on that. That was a good call. Good call.
That was a good call. Hey, engineer, you say it's Ashton time. I'm telling
Ashton
y'all,
time,
man.
but
I'm telling y'all. I've been saying it for a year now. This will be
they
a
need a
great
running back.
spot. This will be a great spot for the Raiders to go and get Shador Sanders. Tom
If
Brady, minority owner, has worked with Shador Sanders since he was in high school. If he passes up on Shador Sanders right now, there's question marks, real question marks.
listen, they said that over the course of I think like the last 5 or 6 years, there's been an average of like 5 trades in the draft. So
Yeah,
you've had one so far. Does somebody make another one?
yeah.
Because the team that I said should draft Shador is all the way down at 21. So those motherfuckers need to make a move if they know the Raiders was really trying to get him.
And so again,
I'm just saying.
so right, absolutely.
And
So
that would be
we
the Steelers.
yeah. But again, let's see what the Steelers. I mean, let's see what the Raiders do. This is an interesting time for the Raiders. Everything is falling the way you want it to. If Prime was picking where his son was going to land,
You think it would
you
be here?
couldn't you couldn't ask for a better spot than Oakland. You knew he
Okay.
wasn't going to Dallas. You
Okay.
just paid Dak $60 million over the next 4 years, right?
Do you think that they're settled in on rolling with
Gino,
Geno Smith for this year and just seeing how stuff shakes down in next
that's
year's
fine.
draft? Next
Absolutely.
year's draft. Not even next round. Next year's draft.
Are you talking about the Raiders at quarterback?
Yes, the Raiders at QB.
I don't think so. I think if you have an opportunity, listen, this is Tom
I'm
Brady's
just
guy.
saying
This is
it.
Tom Brady's guy.
Now let me ask you this before this pick comes in. Oh, the pick is in. The pick is in. Fuck it. I'll ask you before. If the Raiders don't take him now, Shador, will he be drafted in the first round?
Yes, he will.
And will it be by the Steelers?
It
Will
probably
it go
will.
all the way to 21?
If he doesn't get picked by the Saints at 9, he'll go to 21 to the
Okay.
Steelers. Or the Steelers may move up a couple spots.
All right.
Let's
Pick
see.
is in. Here we go.
Let's see.
Genty, baby. I said
Ugh,
there's gonna go RB.
ugh.
They
Ashton
went
Jensen.
Genty.
Oh, come on, do your little walk, pass by the same two dudes with the green suit and the
Yep.
blue slacks.
They need a running back.
Whoo.
Hey, and Pete Carroll
Hey,
likes to run the ball unless the Super Bowl is on the line.
unless the Super Bowl's on the line. Got the same blue pants. There you go. Green suit. There you go. These dudes, I don't know exactly who those dudes are.
green green pants, green suit.
Woo. Hey,
Oh,
that's a
hey, hey,
hey,
hey, Bowers is a beast. Out of
absolutely.
Georgia. You already
Absolutely.
knew he was gonna be something to deal with, and he's doing his thing.
So
Um,
they and
that's definitely a cool combination.
they tried to go with the what's the guy? He came out of damn, what school did he come out of? They tried to put him in there running back last year, and it didn't really pan out, man. He had some promise. He had some promise, but it just didn't pan out
Um,
for him.
Raiders at running back?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Not Myers. It was the younger guy. I can't remember his name. I just remember him because he's originally out of North Carolina. But
Mm,
what was this dude's name? Shit. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Raiders running
hey,
back.
hey, look, I went to the
Zamir White. Zamir
oh,
White.
Zamir White. Oh, why am I
Yeah,
tripping? Out of Georgia as well.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Out of
Zamir White.
Georgia as well.
They tried to give him the ball. They
Yeah.
tried to give him make it his backfield, but
Hey,
he never capitalized.
hey, I went to check out the roster on the Raiders roster on their website. When you start saying that, Genty's already on there.
Oh yeah, for
Motherfuckers
sure.
ain't wasting no time.
Yeah, hey, they gotta sell tickets. They gotta sell tickets. They gotta sell tickets in that, in the $1 billion playpen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Mm.
okay.
Um, Genty will be a top 5 fantasy running back. I think so.
Oh yeah, for sure,
I think so.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, you know, and again, I think these things kind of fit Geno Smith's profile as a quarterback. Decent run game. A tight end that can take everything underneath. Um,
And Carolina will take Walker if the Jets don't, because I think they could possibly be going for him as well.
I mean, that'd be a good pickup.
Yeah. So
But
I think he
the
might get
Jets.
snatched up before Carolina gets a chance.
Where's the Jets are at what?
They're at 7, I believe,
Oh yeah,
right before Carolina.
with a defensive head coach.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah.
know. You already know.
And Walker was doing his thing, man.
Yeah, big name. I think Carolina may go. I think Carolina may go receiver.
Goodell be hugging these guys on draft
It is.
day,
Yeah, yeah.
then finding them 100K for celebrations.
Look, hey, we'll fuck around and find him
Hey,
100K for the draft celebration.
right. Oh
Like,
man.
motherfucker, I said.
You know I need a stash for my cigar bar visits.
Right, right, right. And they brought all the linemen out, and then they little brothers. Like they kicking everybody out the screen. This a mosh pit.
Yeah, it's a
It's
bunch
fuck.
of little kids.
Nah, but the big boys is in the back. Then they let their little brothers in.
Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, so far I
So
can't.
far,
So far, it's no like what the fuck.
I
Like
mean,
hell no. The
Graham.
trade, the
Graham
trade, the trade.
I mean, yeah, but Graham going at
I don't think so, man. Just because of what they got back, what they got in the trade.
yeah,
You got to couple that with what they got in the trade. Like you got to. It will really depend on what else they do with the picks in the draft, right? Then you'll have to
because
compare that to just picking Carter at that spot.
because if you have a quarterback, picking Carter at that spot was a no brainer because you have bookends now. Like,
But Graham can still
yeah, he stopped the
pressure the
run. I mean,
quarterback
and
and
he
stop
stopped
the
the
run.
run.
But
Yeah,
then that
yeah,
opens up a lot for Garrett too. Now you got to worry about him.
yeah.
Like
Listen, either
I think it's
either way,
solid.
I think Abdul was the more dynamic pick, right? If you talk about having bookend edge rushers, he said, but just put the pick in quick. You know they go on defense, boy. Hey, listen, got a first year defensive head coach. They're
Mhm.
going defense, guaranteed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, so, but yeah, I think I just think you couldn't have gone wrong with having the bookends. So but it is what it is, man. So far, that's the only one that kind of caught me off. Only one that caught me off guard a little bit, but
Yeah, I mean,
oh man,
what's because this we about to see what's happening with this 12 pick coming up here soon.
yes we are. Oh, listen, you see the Cowboys put out some smoke screens talking about they may go offensive line and all this other stuff.
And they ain't going all well. They probably will. Honestly, I don't think they'll go running back um first round. There's enough depth at that position for them to wait until the second. So they'll probably wait to address that in the second. So they'll, you know, go with probably O line. That's what they do. They're always on the that's a conventional Cowboys pick. O line,
If you
first round.
again, okay, so I'm telling you, smart organization. They went out, they paid their quarterback. I'm talking about the Jaguars. I'm not even calling them smart. I'm just saying you pay the quarterback, you bring in an
Yeah, not
offensive
with that
minded head coach.
trade is made. Here we go. Just pick.
Mimbo! Oh, line. Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey
That's a
yo.
solid pick too. That's a solid pick.
Yo.
Now again, I didn't see it.
Hmm.
I didn't see it,
This is the first this is the first one that's like,
but okay.
does the old well, no, I don't now I do think Carolina's gonna take Walker.
Wow. Wow. Mimbo. Hey, but that's a good pick though. Remember, they tried to fill that spot with Tyron Smith last year.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
like
it
that
happened.
shit didn't work.
Yeah. Hey, Jalen Walker is from Carolina, right? I wanna say he is. Let me double check because I think
Sheesh. Okay, the Panthers pick is in. Panthers pick is in.
where is he from?
Panthers are gonna go. Panthers are
Yeah,
definitely picking.
yeah, Walker's from Carolina, man. I thought so.
Panthers are definitely picking an offensive weapon.
You think so?
They got the quarterback. He finally started to look decent towards the end of last year. Go get this man some weapons. Go get him some weapons. I already told you. If your name is attached to the Cowboys, if your name is attached to the Cowboys, you will not make it to the Cowboys. Tedero, McMillan, you are a
Hmm.
Carolina Panther.
I don't think so.
We'll see. Okay, so if that's the case, if they don't go receiver, they're going O line. If they don't go receiver, they're going O line. If they don't go receiver, they're going O line, guaranteed. Um,
Mm,
so Kelvin Banks Jr., um,
no. They're
Kelvin
going
Banks Jr., Gray Zabel, they're going O
to
line or they're going offensive weapon. Either that or just start all over at quarterback. Kid was getting his head.
I think they're gonna roll with Bryce Young. I think they're gonna give him a shot. Well, and if we're saying that, I could see receiver. I could see receiver.
But do
Um,
y'all remember? Do you remember what Bryce Young looked like the first part of last year? He was running for his life.
so then so you're saying O line.
O
You're saying
line.
O line or
If they don't go receiver, they're going O line. But they can't. Defense was not one of their. I don't think they had a defensive problem. They have an offensive problem. So either they go Banks Jr. or they go one of the wide receivers. My thing is, I
I
think they
can
can
see
probably
that.
get one of the wide receivers later, maybe in the second round, when these guys fall to the second round. But O line, um, O line, or receiver,
How was their
or shit,
pressure though?
even
How
a
was their
tight
pressure?
end, even the
How
tight
was
end from Penn State.
how was their pressure last year? Their quarterback pressure, because they might need to do something with that with the D line too.
I
I'm
think
trying to
they
think.
have,
I'm running through my mind to see like who was really
but I think they brought in
creating.
Dave. What was his name? Dave was his name Canales. The head coach is a
Let's see.
these engineers said the fact that Tyler Warren hasn't been picked up is crazy. Well, he's
Well,
also a
this would be
weapon
the
type.
time. Yeah, this would
Absolutely,
be the time if you want.
yeah.
If yeah,
And that's why I need to stop saying receiver and just saying offensive
uh, uh,
weapon.
well, or a pass catcher. Oh
Oh,
shit. Uh
I'm,
okay, you say they would go for McMillan yeah, I mean if they're going to I think they would go McMillan if they're going to go with the if they're going offense. Um but Warren wouldn't be a bad pick because, with especially when you're looking at the progression of a quarterback, who was he looking to first?
yeah. So
Or
remember
checking down to when shit's
last
when
year he
shit's going
had
haywire.
what's my man that used to be in Minnesota as basically his top target.
Oh yeah,
White boy from Minnesota.
and he
Thielen.
got
Adam
yeah,
Thielen.
Thielen. He was he was still solid, but not not like a
Exactly.
number one guy, but he was
Not
basically the
not
number
dy-
one guy.
not dynamic, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't be mad if they went after O line just to get
get him some
the young
protection
quarterback some protection on the front line.
so
He's running for
he ain't being thrown around like a rag doll.
yeah.
Yeah, see, they got Jalen Walker still on the board, but you know what? Um, hold on, let's see. And we may do a two-part with this, y'all, because I think we're gonna have to cut our first portion of coverage short a little bit, but we may jump on and wrap up all the picks later. Um,
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight for sure.
yeah, and engineer, I think the O line, I think their defensive line. Speaking of the Panthers, I'm not sure.
Okay, pick us
Well,
in. Let's
here's
see.
the pick. The pick is in. Yep, McMillan.
I told
You're right.
what the fuck did I tell y'all?
Yeah,
What did I tell
McMillan.
y'all? I told y'all. I
Hey,
told
look,
y'all if
look.
you're
Hey,
linked to the
y'all.
Cowboys,
Hey, y'all. I
hey,
thought that too. I just had to throw out the other side to play
what
the.
did
I'm
I
joking.
tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell
Yeah, I'm
y'all?
not
If your name
surprised.
is linked to the Cowboys, if your name is linked to the Cowboys, you will not make it to the Cowboys.
Yeah,
As soon as
I'm not
Federal
surprised.
McMillan got linked to the Cowboys, you knew he was gone. You knew he was gone. Some bullshit, man. This some bullshit. Well,
So,
engineer, we're gonna get golden.
oh
Woo.
shit.
Oh man, I was hemming and hawing so bad I didn't even see if he dapped up the dude in the blue pants and the green suit. Carolina with the old fashioned bait and switch.
You know.
3 card Monty.
You stupid. Um.
Woo!
mm.
Wow. If your name gets linked to the
So
Cowboys, you're going before the
y-
Cowboys pick, guaranteed.
I'm looking. I'm looking at
God. That motherfucker's cold too.
Oh, I could see the Cowboys
Going D line.
going defensively with, I'm not gonna necessarily say line, they may go linebacker with
Your
Jalen
boy out of
Walker.
Georgia. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
at this point,
they may go with Jalen
listen,
Walker. If he's there at 12, they're probably gonna take him.
I have no doubt in my mind that if the Cowboys have the option to surround their $60 million quarterback with some offensive weapons or go defense, they're going to go defense.
Yeah, they will.
They already told Dak, we don't
But
give a fuck
but
what.
but I'm not, listen, in this draft, I wouldn't be mad at a pick like that because of how deep the running back group is. So
Look,
I think you could still address the running back in the second.
Tedero is fake happy because he wants to go to Dallas. Don't let this bullshit fool
Look,
you.
he like Carolina, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Ah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Get out of here. Yeah. I mean, let's see.
but
Let's see what
but
happens.
I mean, look,
The
you
Saints
know, you
pick is
really
in.
can never tell until like people start getting dropping off the board, right? And
Yep. So we have 9, 10, 11. We got three more picks.
yeah, so I'm saying
I'm hoping I can stick around until the Cowboys pick because
I think you'll be
uh,
able to.
but man, Saints pick is in. So are they going Jackson Dart? Are they going Shador?
Motherfuckers are raving about Dart. I think they bullshitting with Shador, man. I think Shador is gonna end up with the Steelers, man.
Just organically fall to 21.
Yes. Yes. And you really have to see, like, the Steelers have to keep an eye on this shit because at a certain point it's time to make a move. It's time to like try to get up that board and
Saints
just
going
give up
now.
some picks. Yeah. Yeah,
That's crazy.
their pick is in.
They just talking to Tedero. Because okay, you think about it. Okay, look, you get past
Engineer,
the Saints.
go ahead. Go ahead.
You get past the Saints. The Bears have a quarterback. 49ers have a quarterback. Cowboys have a quarterback. Broncos have a quarterback. Colts at 14. Atlanta has a quarterback. Arizona has a quarterback. Bengals have a quarterback. The Giants back at 19. And then you have Tampa Bay has a quarterback. Miami has a quarterback. Steelers. So the only two teams
Eh,
that could potentially
the Giants would, do you think the Giants would go for Shador?
on the as their second pick,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
And that's what I'm saying. If Steelers, if you feel like you have an inkling of
So here's the thing.
feeling that that might happen, your ass needs to move up,
Here's the thing. There's three teams that can go get Shador before the Steelers get there. Saints,
which is now.
Colts.
And if the pick is in, let's see
Yeah.
what's going down. If they don't do it, I could see the mm, I could see the Colts. Yeah, that's it. It might be Shador. Yeah. Wow.
Kelvin Banks
Kelvin
Jr.
Banks.
Wow. Okay, I was off by a pick, but
Kelvin Banks. Okay, so this
ooh, got
means,
baby. Hey, you about to knock the baby out. Hold on, man. Sheesh. Family man, got
hey,
the whole family there. Ooh, these is all
hey,
motherfuckers are like, hey man, let me hold $20. Let me
Steelers,
hold $40, nephew.
Steelers for Shador.
Wow. Okay, so
Steelers for
there's
Shador.
only two teams. There are
The,
only two teams
the
there.
the Steelers not letting it happen.
They're on,
They
but listen
can't.
what I'm telling you. there are only two teams ahead of them that would even try to go after quarterback.
I heard you. They can't let them do it. The if
You already know. Go ahead.
it would be the Colts would be the next one at 14. They I don't
But
think
the Colts are looking for. Let me say this: the Colts are looking for a running quarterback, one that can run. That's why they went
right.
and got.
I don't think
That's why they went and got Daniel Jones. So they're not going after Shador because Shador doesn't fit that mold.
and if I tell you what, if Milrow gets picked,
No, no,
that
no,
would
no.
be
He won't.
I
No,
was
no. That'll
about
be
to say
no, no. That'll be a
that's like
second
doing
round.
the
That'll
same
be a
thing that you've done
no,
with
no. That'll be a
yeah.
second round pick. That'll
But
be a
he's the
second round
only
pick.
other quarterback that they were talking about is more of like a dual threat that's been moving up the board in people's opinion.
Hey,
So
you already know Orlando. You asked if we're doing a fantasy football league. Yeah, man, we definitely do a league. We could get a league with some of the
yeah,
listeners, man, and we
yeah.
could
If y'all
definitely
want to,
do something.
yeah, we'll put it out there. If y'all down to do it, we could definitely
Yeah,
get one
yeah,
going.
we could definitely get one
Yeah,
going. That'll always be fun, man. Give us something to talk about on Sundays after the or Mondays
yeah,
after the game.
yeah. So
Look at this pops. This pops like son. Now I done told you a couple times. Now I need that 100,000. I got this business deal I've been waiting on. Yeah, I done told your ass.
they done told me I can't keep doing this driving with these cataracts, boy. I got to,
I
I
gotta
got
get
to
my
shift
eyes back.
employment, baby.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, Bears. Hey, you know the Bears going. Bears going offense. They want to. They giving your boy. They giving your boy no excuses. Do they? They already had a tight end over there. They paid him already, right? The tight end they have in Chicago.
um,
They paid the tight
who
end. They gave him three
who's
years.
Chicago's
They gave
tight
him a
end?
3 year deal. Too many teams, too many names at the same time.
Yeah.
But I believe Chicago paid the tight end for a couple years already.
Here go the fluff that's it, that you were talking about.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah. Um.
Who else? Did you look it up? The tight end for the Bears.
Let me see. Yeah, because they going with the bullshit now. Bears tight end. Komet. Cole
Cole
Komet.
Kmet. Cole Kmet is a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
But again, are you trying to get more dynamic? So Keenan Allen is gone, right? I think they go Golden. They go Golden. Here,
Yeah.
Golden's gone.
I don't
Golden's off the
understand
board.
why.
So I say either they're gonna go. Hmm, well, Gray Zabel was linked to the Cowboys, so maybe they go Gray Zabel to try and give him to
And
try and give
who were you saying was Carolina's tight end? You were talking about Carolina's tight end, right?
who me?
think you said I think you said something about them with
Uh
when we were talking about Bryce Young.
nah.
Okay.
I was only talking about Thielen.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
that's
think
right. You're talking about
they don't
Thielen.
have anybody. They don't have anybody to write home about. So I'm
Yeah, that's
thinking
why I
either
was saying.
Yeah, Gray Zabel or Golden. Shit, all these offensive minded coaches, man. Shit.
Mm,
All right, so the pick is in. We going to it.
the
We
pick
going
is
to it.
in. The pick is in.
That's a 10 spot.
They going defensively, man.
It's an offensive coach, man. He just brought in Ben Johnson.
Uh-uh. If anything, they go O line
Yeah, that'll be
to continue the
Zabel. That'll be Zabel.
yeah.
But again, he was linked to the
I can see that.
Cowboys for a couple of days now. So Goodell, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get to the pick, bro.
Yeah, he half stepping. Loveland.
Not dynamic enough. If you're gonna go tight end, you might as well go with the Penn State tight end.
Or
Man, way too much talking, man. They said them first 10 picks ran off way too quickly. We gotta slow this motherfucker down.
and did we mention?
Okay, come on, man. Get us back on
I
track, baby.
yeah, I think I'm hearing yours.
Oh, Loveland. Who said Loveland?
Damn, engineer.
Engineer nailed it. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's what I was saying about Bryce Young, though. Like when shit gets hectic, you need that you know solid tight end to check down to. But these motherfuckers,
If you think
I,
about it, if you think about
I'm
it,
surprised.
hey, if you think about it, the 49ers pick is in. Let's go. Stop. Hey, I
They
like
didn't
the way
waste
these
no
motherfuckers
time.
is moving efficiently, man. The good teams move efficiently. The Cowboys, we're gonna use the entire clock. Guaranteed.
Hey, the entire clock and some. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah.
first time. And how many? When's the last time a motherfucker missed the
Got a
submission
violation.
time? Yeah,
I don't know.
and
Let's
the
not be
Cowboys have forfeited their pick. It was not submitted timely.
man.
Um.
Boom. Hey,
Okay.
and you know what
So
he was you know what he did in Chicago with the with your boy. I mean not Chicago, I'm sorry, in Detroit. What Ben Johnson did in Detroit with give me the tight end's name in Detroit. Big boy. Big white boy
the rookie. Well, this was the second
second
year.
year.
Um. Damn. What I don't. You know what's
He's
crazy
on a
is
couple
when.
fantasy teams and everything, right?
Yeah, when you start thinking about all of this shit.
Yeah, too many
Uh.
names. They all run together.
Um.
Definitely a solid pick.
Laporta.
Laporta.
Yeah,
And
Laporta.
Laporta. All right. And
And I always well for the past couple years I've had I think I
and
ended up sneaking Laporta in this first year.
the funny thing about the Lions and those damn tight ends, didn't they have my man is in he's in Minnesota now.
Mm,
He's in Minnesota now.
you saying
Um with the
before
hair, long hair before
yeah,
Laporta
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
traded
Yeah,
him.
yeah, before they had
Hinder damn, what is his name?
well there's two of them cuz it's Hawkinson and you thinking
Hawkinson.
about
Hawkinson. That's what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about Hawkinson.
Hawkinson? Yeah.
He was with Detroit, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They traded him
Well,
to
yeah, yeah,
Minnesota.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
When
He was.
Laporta came on.
Mhm.
Yeah. They basically was like, nah, we got some we got your replacement. But I think Dan Campbell was a former tight end. So if he can't
Yeah,
pick a damn
Campbell
tight
was.
end, you know, um, nobody can. But Cowboys got a chance to do the most ignorant shit and go defense when
That's what they going to do.
your whole
Listen,
fan base.
what would they do right now? Like let's really look at it because it's a little break right now.
Okay.
What would Dallas do right now?
Dallas against the wishes against the wishes of the fan base would go either um let's see,
Top three old linemen are gone.
Jalen Walker
Okay,
or who's the corner? Um
who's the top corner?
Barron.
Okay, it's
Barron.
Out of Texas.
Is Barron out of Texas?
Barron is out of Texas. Are you thinking about Johnson out of Michigan?
No, I'm talking about Barron.
Okay, so then you're talking about
So
Barron.
either Barron or Walker. But
Okay.
we'll see.
Are you saying
We'll
are
see.
you saying go O line now?
No,
Again,
I'm saying
because I'm
go
saying it.
receiver. I'm
Huh?
saying go receiver. I'm saying go receiver. I'm
Okay.
saying go receiver. No
Okay.
doubt
And
about
and if you so you're saying Golden.
it. Golden. I'd
Okay.
say golden. Um, you know, if we're trying to be dynamic. I know it will break engineer's heart. Sorry, engineer, but golden, 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 golden for sure. But let's see. Let's see what happens, man.
No, no. Um, he's saying that the Cowboys should get Warren. Nah, I don't
Uh,
think so.
uh, he know
I'm actually
engineer know what he's talking about. Engineer don't want the
yeah, he
Cowboys to
don't
go
want to get them because I listen. Ferguson is cool.
He's not. He was hurt last year. He
Yeah,
got
but he's
injured.
but he's cool. And
He's tough.
uh is it Schoonmaker or Shoemaker?
Schoonmaker,
Schoonmaker, he's
Schoonmaker's the reason. Schoonmaker and Mozzie Smith are the reason I can't fuck with anybody from Michigan. I'm glad the Michigan guy is getting on because I don't want the Cowboys to get any ideas. They have been
look at
oh look
Shador.
at Shador with the
Look
big
at Shador.
thing.
He like, look,
Everybody all blacked out.
I'm still in here.
Yes, sir. I respect it. Okay, we just talked about it. Look, ESPN is doing the same thing we just talked about, listing all the quarterbacks on the teams going
And
up to
and
20.
and look,
They
the
saying that the Steelers have
Steelers have the
the 21st overall.
21st pick. You better be trying to slide in where the Colts are if you think they're gonna make that move. If not, I think you're okay.
Okay.
And I
Are the
think it would
Cowboys
be
trading back?
I think he would organically fall, like you said. Motherfuckers always like to use that organically, it would organically happen, but it probably would if the Colts don't take him. If the Colts don't take him, I think he's going to the Steelers. That's the last real threat I see. You're talking about the Giants circling
I thought
back.
I thought the Giants, but it's the Seahawks. I thought the Giants had the 18th pick, but actually the Seahawks, and
Yeah, and
they just paid Sam Darnold.
they ain't picking him.
Let's see.
Shador to the Steelers. Yeah, that's how it's going down.
Hey, if that's the case,
Hey,
salute.
engineer, go ahead and get you can go ahead and get Warren because I think Dallas would probably take Golden.
Shit, Golden. Hey, 49ers got some weapons out there, so I don't think they're going.
That
They'll probably go defense.
mm,
They'll probably go defense. They'll probably go defense. But let's see. You never know, right? We'll see.
Golden, the golden time of day. Mm,
Okay.
took to that
Little edge rusher.
edge. Yep.
Okay. Now let's see. Ah, he looking like
Yeah.
somebody straight out of a movie. Ah, we getting paid. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, we getting paid. Black folks always got 100 niggas in the building. The
All
white
right.
players had a
Look,
parents, dog.
like I
Look at
said,
the
y'all, we
Cowboys.
gon' we gonna make it to this Cowboys pick after this. We gonna cut this. We gonna have to cut this short and circle back and do a wrap up. But let's see what happened with these Cowboys.
Look at the Cowboys. Look at the clock. They're gonna run it all the
Yeah.
way down. The pick is
Pick is
in.
in, baby. They
Let me
said,
see.
shut your ass up, Bong.
Oh, they about to do some goofy
Your
shit.
boy Jerry said,
They about to do some goofy shit. I could tell,
Listen,
boy.
if it's not Golden, it's Walker. And I feel like it's probably gonna be Walker.
It's almost like just the pick is in. I was about to say just trade back.
Nope. Nope. They're like, did we say the pick was in? We meant to say.
Sheesh. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Ah,
Hey man,
Shador to the
he
Steelers,
probably
man.
gonna be a beast with the 49ers. Are
Yeah,
they
he looked like a 49ers player.
are they
Uh,
moving on from Bosa?
Eventually, Bosa's getting a little
Okay.
long in the tooth, like the
Because
rest of them.
they were talking about him you know, if he was
Shout out to
released
Dion.
going to play with his brother.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Pick is in for the Cowboys. I, I can see
Ah.
the excitement or disappointment in my face.
Let's go, baby. I'm okay with Golden or Walker. Let's go, baby. Okay. O
Wow.
line. What did I say early on? I said a
Look at engineer.
conventional
Engineer.
Cowboys move.
Engineer says, "Get Booker, you cowards." Oh man.
ah,
Wow,
yeah.
man. And again, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Alabama, he got the pedigree. He got the pedigree. Green suit. There you go. He already know what it is. I ain't mad.
Okay. I mean,
What could have
it's a
been?
it's a conventional Cowboys pick,
Hey,
dog.
don't get hurt, man.
It's a early. Yeah, slow down, homie.
Yeah, this
Just
motherfucker. Just relax, man. You about to break somebody's hand.
yeah.
All right, let me get my chain in. Okay.
You better be
He's a new
knocking motherfuckers over. I know that much.
right. And you make sure his chain is good.
Oh, he about to break Goodell's back. The first motherfucker he gonna knock over is Goodell.
Hey. Oh man.
Goodell just told him, calm down.
Man, listen.
Yeah, congratulations to him, man.
Congrats. Hey, listen. I'll take it.
Yeah. Conventional pick, man. O line. This is what they do. Hey, look, you opening up that whole pause for who though?
Who come running through it?
That's what I'm saying.
What's
For
up, boy that we
who?
got from Denver?
Oh, coming off of the Williams,
Devontae Williams.
coming off of the injuries. Yeah.
Hey, man, what the hell? It's okay. It's okay. I can live with it. I can live with it. I can live with it. I can live with it.
Mm. Williams and Miles Sanders. Hey, and don't forget about Deuce Vaughn.
How can we forget about Deuce? How can we forget about Deuce?
They ain't
Man.
gonna never play him like that, dog. Like,
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Well, let me see. Damn, where's
where are the Titans at?
you talking about the Texans?
I mean, Texans. I'm sorry.
Texans. think they were right behind us. They're a few spots behind us, right? No, because they made the playoffs, so they in the 20s.
Okay. Listen, the next thing I'm really keeping an eye on is Shador. I'm telling you, Shador to the Steelers, baby.
Shador to the Steelers. Yeah, okay, 25.
Yep.
So
Shador to the Steelers. But all right, man. We'll have to jump back on and
reconvene,
revisit it.
reconvene this
Um,
evening. But appreciate y'all for fucking with us. Engineer.
we'll be back.
Yeah, indeed. We'll holler.
Yeah, we shall be back.